The first thing I want to draw your attention to is the smell.
There is no low season here, no such seasonal decline. They even have Guinness records, such as, in fact, they
Set them?
Yes, they set them.
Occupancy, right? So these 6 years have passed. The condition of the rooms?
We had a 90% occupancy rate.
If you are looking for a project that truly combines both stability and reliability, something time-tested and proven, with you today is Dennis Roshniak and the Meru Estate Real Estate Agency, and today we will thoroughly review the CityGate project together. We will tell you the full story of the very first CityGate and show in detail how much you can actually earn during the 2024-2025 rental season. Mila, hello?
Hello, hello.
Today with us is a representative of the developer of the CityGate complex. Tell me, how do you like the high season?
Everything is great. Well, as you can see, even though it's the low season now, everything is still great here at CityGate.
My first question for you, it's a time now, like the calm before the storm, right? The high season is over, the next one hasn't started yet. What is the occupancy rate of the complex? Right now it's May.
Right now, all the apartments under our management are occupied. Although, despite it being the low season. In fact, a feature of this Kamala area is that there is no low season, no such seasonal decline, because this area is loved not only by Russian speakers, but also by people from European countries, from Dubai. Everyone flocks to this spot.
Before we started filming today, we came in advance, to take a look around. And for example, I was surprised, and I think Katya was too, right, Katya? The occupancy rate, let's even take a look now. The guys just left, but the pool was practically full. And I can see from the mix, there are Arabs, Europeans, French, Italians, Germans, right? There are Russians too. And I was surprised that, for example, if you take Bangtao now, there are fewer people in Bangtao. Here, the complex is really full. It's cool that people come from different countries, right, to Kamala. And compared to Bangtao now, I see that there are a lot of people here, right? What attracts them? What are the points of attraction? What is it about Kamala that makes them always here?
Besides the fact that there are tourist attractions here, like, for example, fantasy, carnival magic here.
Yes, by the way, here's a booklet for you. I'll be completely honest, I haven't been yet, but I really do plan to go soon.
You definitely have to go, yes.
The carnival show, right? And there's a large area, that's fantasy. It's a whole park.
Huge, yes. A huge territory, very beautiful. They even have a world record there, Guinness records. They
set them?
Yes, they set a lot of them. They have a whole museum about the Guinness records. Yes, yes, yes.
What are the records?
For example, I know of one particular record in that they have the largest light installation there.
Of this show?
Of this place, yes.
Did you say 20 Guinness records?
Approx, yes.
20 incredible Guinness records for this place, for this show, the carnival?
That's right, yes.
Well, that's worth noting.
Yes, it's a real must-see, so to speak, probably the biggest attraction, one of the biggest attractions in Kamala. Besides that, there is also Café Del Mar. I would say it's the most popular beach club. The Kamala area itself is considered very prestigious. There's a Millionaire's Mile here, excellent villas with sea views. Most millionaires come here, they buy villas for themselves here.
Yes, the royal family's residence is here. And many times we've talked in previous episodes about Kamala. We touched on the fact that the Accor group of companies, right? This is the one that includes Intercontinental, Twin Palms, and by the way, Del Mar, that's all their story, right? They bought 200 hectares of land there. We had a separate review of the MG Gallery Montezur project. It will appear here, you can go and watch it. 200 hectares, and they will develop it in the next 5-7 years. So there will be 5-star hotels, 4-star, 5-star residences. Even Botanica Montajur is building its own project. And a shopping center, which, by the way, is launching soon?
Yes, that's right. And by the way, the area itself is very Europeanized. That is, Villa Market is nearby. You can go to any store and buy, I don't know, cottage cheese, kefir. No problem here. Well, it's very convenient to live.
Yes, I also mentioned in the previous review that Villa Market tops McDonald's opened, literally, well, a few months ago. Alright, Mila, let's move on to this first complex, the one the developer built 6 years ago. Please tell us, how are the rentals, the occupancy rate, these 6 years have passed, the condition of the rooms. Tell us a bit more about that, please.
Everything's excellent. All our investors, all our clients are happy. Moreover, I'll say that most of the first clients who came to us for the private sales of the new project were repeat clients, repeat investors who were already here. What percentage of them bought? Approximately, I'd say 20%.
So 20% of CityGate 2, which is still in the pre-sale phase, if I'm not mistaken, right? In pre-sale, that's correct. Was bought by owners from the first CityGate. 20%. That says something, I agree.
Yes.
What about the occupancy rate?
Regarding occupancy rate, here are last year's figures. We had an occupancy rate of 90%.
A very good figure. For 2024, 90%?
That's correct.
For the whole year? Yes, for the year. I believe it, because I'm amazed, honestly. Mila, please tell me what's the total number of units in this first phase?
In this phase, we have about 400 apartments, give or take. The new project will have only 272 apartments, so it will be more of a boutique format, a more luxurious format.
For the layouts, studios, 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms in the first phase that's operating, can you tell me about their profitability and if there's any difference?
First of all, we don't have any studios and we won't. We don't have them here and there won't be any in the new phase either. The minimum size in this project is 35 square meters. If we take the smallest layout, an apartment like that rents for 7,000 baht per night.
Okay, a 1 bedroom for 7,000 baht, that's about $210 a night. Is that during the high season? Yes, high season. If it's, let's say, not the high season, but an average season, how much would it rent for?
Well, if we're talking about the average, then I think I'd say around 5,000 baht.
5,000 baht, so that's roughly $150, right? Okay, and the 2 bedrooms?
2 bedrooms are 15,000 baht in high season. In low season, I think it's about 12, maybe 10,000.
How many square meters 2 bedroom?
A 2 bedroom is 60 square meters.
A 60 square meter 2 bedroom costs $400 a night during the high season, and they're fully booked?
Completely. There's actually very high demand for 2 bedrooms. There aren't that many of them. And even in the new project, we looked at the demand for 2 bedrooms. I'll say more. Right now in this CityGate, there's a waiting list for 2 bedrooms because people want them so much, but there are simply none. In the new project, we'll have not only 2 bedrooms, but also 3 bedrooms, 2-story duplexes and penthouses. 3 bedrooms start from 85 square meters. Duplexes are 125 square meters, and there's even one that's 191 square meters.
Okay, if we're talking about the 3 bedrooms and duplexes, are they more for rental or for living in yourself?
I would say they're also a very good option for investment because, again, I'll repeat, there's a huge shortage here, a real and significant shortage of 2 bedrooms.
I see.
And in the new project, actually, the feedback from clients who have already lived here was that they really wanted 3 bedrooms. There was a very high demand for 3 bedrooms. That's why we decided to create that layout.
Yeah, because there's a general housing shortage here. There are many villas, but condominiums, you can count them on one hand, and that's it. There are no more.
In Kamala, there's always very high demand for rentals, for real estate, but with such high demand, the housing stock is very low, meaning there are very few projects, especially this close to the sea. I mean, we're only 600 meters from the sea.
Got it. Mila, please tell me, what do you think is the secret to the success of this first CityGate? Why did it become so popular?
Besides the fact that we've created a really great atmosphere here, many clients are always happy to come back to us again. But we also have very developed infrastructure here. We have a wellness center, the best, I would even say, gym, a full-fledged gym in Kamala. People come here not just, not only residents from CityGate come here, but also people from all over Kamala, even from Patong.
So you let everyone in just to use the gym, right?
Yes, but of course, there is an extra charge if you do not live here. But for those who live in CityGate, the gym is free.
Yeah, I'll note it's great that there's direct access from the road.
Of course.
So you don't have to weave or go around anything, just turn off the main road and you're here.
And we are also the only project this close to the sea in this price range. It's also very important to note that we basically have no competitors at all.
Well, if you really think about it, the first line is the Intercontinental, it's Twin Palms, and the price tag there is actually quite steep.
Yes.
You're located off to the side, right? So it's clear this is a more affordable segment, but it's not a problem to walk or drive a short distance, right?
We have shuttle buses to the sea every 30 minutes, so in principle, everything is for your convenience.
Right. Next question. What's the difference between the second CityGate and the first? Besides the new layouts, which we've discussed, what else will be different?
The difference is that the new CityGate will be more of a boutique format, a luxury format, I would even say. There will be completely different finishing materials, yes, and the exterior will also have completely different materials. We'll also have slightly different infrastructure. For example, we'll have more walking areas, more green zones. In the new project, we'll have an architectural firm, Oracle, a famous one in Phuket. The project will have 2 pools, even though there are only 272 apartments, but we made sure there's enough for everyone. One is on the rooftop facing the sea, and one is between the buildings. There will also be an aerial walkway between the buildings. If you live in building D, you can cross to the rooftop of building A.
Right then?
So you won't have to go down to the first floor. We'll have not an underground parking, but parking starting from the first floor, so you can go straight up to your apartment, right? So it's more convenient.
2 pools, 1 downstairs, 1 upstairs, right? And will there be any penthouses with private pools on top or what?
We'll have 2 penthouses on the first floor in building B, facing the mountains. So there will be a mountain view of our beautiful mountains in Kamala, and with their own private pools. There are only 2 of them in the entire project.
A provocative question. The Element is a project being built right next door, right behind you, yes. And how will its construction... By the way, we also did a review of it recently. Viewers can watch it by clicking the link above me. You can go there and watch it too. How will its construction affect the profitability for your investors?
I believe it won't have any effect at all. Based on the experience of our first CityGate project, which has been operating for 7 years now, we already have an established client base who have come to us more than once and will also come to the new CityGate. So I think it won't have any effect. Everything will be great for us.
What's the difference between you and them?
The proximity to the sea. I still want to say that we have the developer's reputation with more than 25 successfully completed projects, and we've been on the market for more than 20 years, for example.
Yes, I can name one difference.
Yes.
They have penthouses on the top floors with their own private pools, yes, and well, with gorgeous views. It turns out they have, on each floor, 4 penthouses in each building. Well, that's a really significant difference. Yes, there. Okay, well then let's walk through the complex. Yes, see what we have inside, go up to the rooftop, and if possible, we'll go into a 2-bedroom apartment. Okay, now we'll look at the reception.
Yes, this is our reception area as it is here.
By the way, let's look at the model. We have 5 buildings here, right?
Correct.
5 buildings. What is this building?
This is the wellness center. We are partners with Bangkok Hospital. We have nurses and doctors there. You can get vaccinations, x-rays, checkups, everything.
Are there any spas, massages?
Yes, of course. Upstairs we also have a library, a co-working space. This is our Italian restaurant, La Fay. All the pastries you see, we make them all ourselves. We have a full-fledged bakery. We'll have one in the new project as well. Here's our buffet.
Breakfast?
Breakfast.
And the restaurant is here too, so you can order from the menu?
Yes, of course.
Overall, okay. Overall, it's all clear. Okay, let's go upstairs. We'll go up and see what's on top. Here's the plot. We're right in the first project, and right there is our second one. The view there is gorgeous. 2 sets of mountains. Beautiful, right? So, this rooftop pool, is it really popular? Is it in demand?
Yes, especially in the evening when the bar opens here. It's very cozy, and the most important thing is the view towards the sea, right there.
Yes, by the way, the sea is right there in a straight line, so it's very close. So it's cool on the rooftop, there's a pool, a good atmosphere, right? A view of the sea. Right in front of us is Kamala Beach. And here, Mila, this is...
Fantasia.
That's very...
Yes, Carnival Magic.
Carnival Magic Show, right? It's located right over here. And you made an important point?
Yes, you can see it, but not hear it. That's the most important thing. In the evenings, it's quite loud there, but from here you can't hear anything.
Yeah, I see some people are on the terrace, sunbathing, right? And I see one downside. The terrace is hot. They didn't think it through.
Well, it won't be like that in the new project, I promise. I'll tell the boss.
They walk barefoot and are like,
To be honest, that's how they walk everywhere in Thailand.
There are special materials now that, yes, you walk on them, it's warm, but not burning hot. How will it be done in your project?
I don't know for sure yet, but I'll take that into account. Thank you. But this isn't our only rooftop with a pool. Behind me is another rooftop, also with a pool. It opens in the evening. There's also a mini cafe, a mini bar, and another rooftop right here also in front of us in another building. So almost every building has its own private rooftop, its own swimming pool, right? In the new project, we'll also have a rooftop with a huge panoramic swimming pool facing the sea. And there will be another swimming pool will be between buildings D and B.
Mila, please tell me, let's run through the new project. A question and answer format. How many apartments have you sold already?
We have sold 90 apartments.
2 out of 4 buildings are open for sale.
Yes, that's correct.
When will the other 2 open?
When our showroom opens. We plan to open the showroom at the end of May.
At the end of May, you'll have a showroom open. What showroom? How many square meters?
There will be a 46 square meter one and also a large 3-room. So about 85 square meters.
Mila, please tell me about the price. What's the starting price? Pre-sale, not pre-sale. When did you start? And tell us about the layouts. What costs what?
Right now, we're still in the pre-sale stage. The minimum price is 5,750,000 baht for 46 square meters. Right? Although sales have only been going for a month and a half, we've already sold 90 apartments. That's about 30% of the whole complex. And that's considering we only had 1 building open for sale.
Yes. What's your starting price per square meter?
125,000 baht per square meter.
But for clients of the Mir Estate Company, there are special exclusive conditions. So if you're interested in purchasing apartments in the new CityGate project, please write to us via the link and we'll send you the special conditions.
That's right.
Okay, all clear. Let's go see a 2-bedroom apartment here. A 2-bedroom after all.
A 2-bedroom.
They told us before that there weren't any, but Mila found one, yes. And then we'll see a 2-bedroom in the existing complex, which is 6 years old.
It's already in its 7th year.
Yes, let's go. So we're entering a 2-bedroom apartment, 70 square meters, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. The first thing I want to point out is the smell. And it's a good one. It doesn't smell like mold. No, seriously, because when you enter a complex that's 6 years old, let me remind you, it's in its 7th year. You can tell how well it's been looked after and maintained. Everything's okay here. So there's no moldy smell here at all, right? The complex is now 6 years old, and as I'm looking around at, say, the walls, the curtains, you know, all those details, here's the bedroom. I mean, the overall condition is actually quite good. Like, I would say a solid 4 out of 5. That's definitely respectable. In the new project, it will be different. Let me remind you, this first CityGate project is more economy class, while the new project will be more luxury class. There will be different materials. As a developer, we specialize in villas. We have over 25 completed projects, and they are mostly villas. In the new project, the materials will be similar to those in the villas. So you're buying an apartment at an apartment price, but you're essentially living as if you're in a villa. That's cool, in terms of the feel and the finish. Yes, of course. The materials will be different, and by the way, we'll also be installing built-in air conditioners in the ceilings. Not these hanging units. Yes, that's right. And by the way, since we're on the topic of air conditioning, if we go out to the terrace, the balcony, right? Well, they used to do it that way, where you're sitting on a chair and this unit is blowing hot air on you. I take it that in the new project, no, ours won't be a separate unit standing on the balcony, and there will also be a grill, you know, for aesthetics. Okay, so that's good too. CityGate is a project for those who want a time-tested option, with a clear history of returns. This has been Dennis Roczniak with the Meru Estate Real Estate Agency. See you next time.